In this episode, we're going to be looking at the dark spiritual mechanics of a Luciferian framework. Most people fear the dark, but the deadliest machinery in the universe is powered by unmitigated light. The Luciferian framework is not a path of worship. It is a cold, spiritual meat grinder where you don't sell your soul to the devil. You methodically flay it yourself, using enlightenment as a blade and your own humanity as the fuel. The true horror of the Morning Star's philosophy isn't that you are condemned to hell. It's that you are forced to build it inside yourself, brick by brick, under the illusion of liberation. You don't bow to a tyrant in the dark. You become the cold, unyielding tyrant of your own ruined universe. Welcome to the Sovereign Renaissance, a channel through the arcane, mystical, and occult science. In esoteric systems and higher control family dynamics, a Luciferian framework operates differently from chaotic or openly destructive systems, where raw chaos relies on overt violence or disorder. Luciferian mechanics are built around the archetype of false light, intellectual, aesthetic perfection, secret knowledge, self-deification, and cover-up hierarchies. When these principles govern a generational family system, the dark mechanics function through psychological and spiritual structures that trade authentic human connection for covert power and image control. The inverted facade, illumination as a mask. In a Luciferian family dynamic, the family's public presentation is immaculate. The group presents itself as intellectual, spiritually evolved, wealthy, or uniquely enlightened. The weaponization of light, perfection, refinement, and high achievement are not used to nurture, but to shield the system from scrutiny and maintain dominance. Vulnerability as devoluting. Emotional weakness, grief, or human error is treated as a severe spiritual or systemic defect. To be vulnerable is to be unworthy. Sacred hierarchy and role assignment. Family roles are strictly codified to preserve the lineage or ideology, mirroring high control esoteric structures. The barrier of the mantle, groomed to embody the family's intellectual or spiritual superiority. This person is burdened with carrying the family legacy, often sacrificed in terms of authentic selfhood to become an avatar of the family ambition. The unmasker, also known as the scapegoat. Anyone who sees through the illusion or expresses genuine emotional truth is framed as fallen, broken, or inherently flawed. Their exclusion serves as a warning to keep others in line. The architect, the matriarch, or the patriarch, positioned as the ultimate arbiter of truth, wisdom, and boundary setting, demanding devotion under the guise of guiding the system towards enlightenment. Knowledge as currency over love. In healthy family dynamics or mechanics, love is unconditional and grounding. In a Luciferian structure, access and knowledge replace intimacy. Conditional revelation. Information, warmth, and systemic privilege are granted only to those who demonstrate total alignment with the family agenda. Intellectualization of abuse. Misconduct, manipulation, or coldness is justified through elevated rhetoric framed as necessary, necessary lessons, initiations, or higher level discipline. The transgenerational debt. The deepest spiritual mechanic of this structure is the assumption of an unspoken lineage debt. Family members are conditioned to believe they owe their identity, intellect, or status to the family's secret strength or elite lineage. Breaking away is framed not just as departure, but as a spiritual betrayal, a descendant from light into irrelevance or corruption. The core dynamic. Authentic spiritual growth builds empathy and breaks down ego barriers. Luciferian family mechanics do the opposite. They amplify ego, refine the outer shell, and build an impenetrable fortress around systemic control. You spent a lifetime severing every chain, shredding every weakness, and burning away your own spirit to become divine. And as the dark closes in, you discover the terrifying truth of Luciferian mechanics. You didn't conquer the abyss, you simply stripped away everything that would have kept it from swallowing you whole. In the end, you will stand atop the pyramid of your own design, completely free, completely sovereign, and entirely hollow. You will hold the torch of illumination in your hand, only to realize too late that the light never freed you from the cage. You were the fuel. The furnace was built to burn. And if you liked today's video, please do like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, goodbye.